Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Carrion Crown campaign from D6 Damage. Apologies for the delay. Unfortunately, we had a couple of technical issues, but hopefully that's all ironed out now. So with no further ado, I am turning it over to the Master of Ceremonies, Doomboy. Take it away, sir.
Make it sound like I'm a DJ or something. Well, that'd be the only button on my set. But our heroes had come back to the town of Ravengro to lick their wounds after battling the Ember Maw. There they met with Rafndra, very, very injured soul. They talked a little bit about what they saw. They got into some shenanigans where they made a safe not so safe. And after an uneventful night, they made their way back to Harrowstone. On their way, they encountered some sturges coming from the gazebo in this town square. The party battled against them, some missing, and some, like Grigori, not missing. Now we return there to that moment as townsfolk are approaching Grigori, ready to shake his hand at the conquering hero that he
Yes. It was nothing. It was nothing. Thank you. An impressive shot for sure, but Abadar guided my aim.
If Abaddon can aim you... Excuse me, I'm just a little surprised. That was so impressive. I wanted to say... On a hunt tomorrow, if you would like to come with me, I would be pleased to have you. This is one of the many townsfolk. You're not quite certain as to who his name is, but
I am honored for the invitation, but my company and I have tasks we must perform before I can take such leisure.
I see. He tips his hat to you, gives you a hearty handshake, as many more are quick to follow.
I shake all of their hands and basically promise anyone a chance to eat and drink with me later. But I gather up the group and I insist that we have to go now.
Many folk keen to take you on that offer, and many a lady are very keen to take you up on that drink. But Jack is not...
No one ever said the priest of Abadar had to be celibate.
Hell yeah.
Paladin had to be
As a
celibate.
cleric, always check that fact.
I feel like they would be the opposite. Like, I feel like Abadar clerics would be encouraged to marry. Does anyone else feel that way?
Yeah.
I could see it as part of the...
I mean, he's the god of
civilization
civilization.
Yeah.
So,
I could see it as them definitely being locked down to a single partner and not being allowed for polygamy. That's just...
I definitely see the words "be fruitful and multiply."
Yeah, exactly.
Abadar, not very popular in Utah.
Yeah, not
Anyway, where is
love,
Jack sneaking off to? D12.
No, what?
Go smash a fucking bug and put its blood all over him.
Oh no!
I don't see why this is a really big issue.
That has to be so disappointing for him, because he's going to squeeze it out all over his hat, and he's going to get that goo rather than blood.
And it's way stickier than it looks too. Like way stickier.
Real. But Jack, while you're making your way out, can you roll me a...
Run that by me one more time?
a perception check, please.
Percepzione.
Okay.
Hey,
So-
not bad.
It catches your eye. It's not exactly the sneakiest of creatures, but you see a goblin making his way towards one of the towns with something shiny. Not silver, but certainly metallic.
Told you we should have killed it.
A goblin, you said?
Indeed, a goblin.
May I roll a perception as well? May Raphael roll?
The accents. You're a bit distracted with all the folks in town. This is more like out.
Fair enough. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was in the I was in the armory when all this went down, and I came out, I guess, when Grigori blew that mosquito away. So I'm just kind of chilling out here.
Mm.
All right, never mind. Sorry, carry on. My weird son.
I'm going to follow it.
Okay. Slowly following behind, you can see that the metal object he has appears to be an empty pie tin, as he is making his way up to a window seal and just putting it back before scampering off.
Should have killed him.
I see this happen, and I'm going to still follow the goblin, because now I'm really confused by the turn of events. Since when do they return stuff?
Getting closer, you can
Does this goblin look familiar?
Getting closer, you can see this is the same goblin from the other day.
Damn it. And no one can see me. Called shot to the leg?
You could attack it.
Nah, I'm just gonna run him down.
Okay.
Nice.
You are chasing after him. He sees you and he seems worried because you're chasing after him.
I'm gonna have Sika chase him down instead of me chasing him down. She'll get there faster.
It gets worse.
Sika! Capture!
Meow.
Okay, roll me a grapple for Sika.
I think that one's this one. Perfectly average, as usual.
I swear, every time I try to get a D20 out of my bag, it's just D12s for days.
I'm all you ever wanted.
But you're not all I ever need. Sika pounces, and with her weight compared to his, she does manage to pin him down.
Perfect! I walk over, happy. Happy. I pull my hammer off of Sika's belt, and I sit down by his head. And I go, so, first we catch you at an abandoned ruin site. And now I catch you stealing pie. Why should I let you keep your kneecaps?
I was returning it.
But how'd you get it?
They left it for us.
Who's us?
The house?
How many of us is us?
5.
So why are you coming back now?
'Cause I'm done with it.
And they told you to bring back the pan?
No. That felt implied.
Where are the rest of your kind?
In the woods?
Why?
His hand pulls free just for a little bit, just enough to move, and he kind of just gestures to all of him.
I take it I see them coming out of the woods.
No.
No? No one's moving?
No.
No, he's gesturing, I think, to himself to say, like, because I'm a goblin, that's why they're in the
I'm a
woods?
freaking goblin, that's why I live in the woods.
Why?
Not a very good excuse.
I know, there's a very simple solution to that.
Oh, you get them to like me.
No, I did not like you. I just didn't trust you. There's a difference. I don't trust anybody.
Okay. As he looks up to Sika, a bit of snarl and drool dripping down on his.
Sika's getting hungry.
Right. Jack looks over at Sika. Oh, don't worry about her. She's not going to eat you. She doesn't like Goblin. Not very tasty. Not enough meat on your bones.
Yup.
I would expect goblins to be really gamey.
All depends on how you cook them, really.
Too much stringy meat. You know what? I think I'll take you back to the others for questioning.
Well, I'm all I can do about it. Except smoke bomb. And he just flails.
Stomp on his leg. Just stomp. No. I tie him up. I tie him up. I put the rope attached to Sika's harness, and then I'll drag him back. I'll talk to him while Sika's dragging him back to the house. So,
whose house?
is it good out here?
Down with all of the people?
No, we're going on the outskirts. No way we're walking
thank
through
God.
town. I'm already a black sheep. Last thing I need to find out is that they actually like this goblin.
You know that some of the boys like this goblin, but they would.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, the kids might, but that doesn't necessarily mean the parents will or won't. So I'm gonna avoid the problem altogether. Hold on. Moving. Yep, that works. Alright, so we're pretty much just taking this path.
Okie dokie. So, you begin making your way along. You said you had questions.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Dang nabbit. There we go. So as we're dragging him along, I'm just asking him, so the goblin tribes around here, you guys eat good or you guys struggling?
Not a big crowd, just family, dad, mom, me, uncle.
Oh. That reminds me of my family. Not much of us left either. Me, mom.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There's a goblin through it?
No. Orcs. You're lucky. I don't let orcs live very long.
He kind of looks at himself all tied up. I don't feel lucky.
Oh no, you are, see? I'm even talking to you. And you're not chewing on this big metal hammer.
Okay.
So, tell me about this area. What have you seen?
Okay, so I come into town, and then everyone yells at me and throws stuff and tries to kill me, and I run away. That's about it.
Sounds about normal. So how'd you make friends with the kids?
I was just going about my day eating bugs, goblin life, and they thought I was neat, and they didn't hit me, so, that was kind of a big win. And,
I can see that.
I don't really know how friends work, because, I don't know how friends work.
Well, you're not doing a bad job so far.
He, again, looks down to all the ropes tied around. Alright.
Oh, don't worry. I have trust issues.
Okay.
You can ask Sika. I tied her up for a week. She was a lot smaller then, though. Kinda like you. Maybe you'll be a friend, too. I might have to tie the others up. I need more friends.
I'm not sure if being your friend is a worse or better thing.
It is occurring to all that you have no idea where Jack is, and at least for Grigori and Raphael, you're feeling a kind of holy unease.
I feel it every time.
Feel when they're about to commit an evil act.
Why don't we make some perception checks to see if we can find Jack?
Yes, every time I look over and I cannot see Jack, a wave of terror passes over me. I don't know.
I don't see Jack really keeping his voice down after he's captured the goblin. But I do see Jack keeping his distance from all the hub-hubbing. Although, I think Raphael might still catch a glimpse of my little red hat.
So, Raphael, as you look across the horizon, wondering where on earth he could be, you almost see a ray of light in this midday that seems to be focused on one singular point that's leading towards Kendra. He's right there.
The goddess Sarenrae herself does not want this to go any further.
Okay, he's over there. Go get him. Thank the Dawnflower, we found him. I guess I'll start making my way downtown. Over there.
Making your way downtown today.
Also, yes.
Oh, divine, you got. So you begin making your way back to Kendra's house. Most folks have calmed down a little bit at this point. And Jack, you've arrived at Kendra's house. Do you have the key?
No, I sneak in the same way I got out last time.
Oh, okay.
Through the window?
Yep. Drag him up the wall.
Oh god, imagine you're dragging the goblin with you?
Yep.
I'll hurry in so I could let Kendra know that you're doing that. So you don't just roll up with a goblin out of nowhere.
Okay, so you approach Kendra, who's still doing some shopping.
Oh wait, no, she's not in the house? I thought
No,
we all
She's
made our
with
way
you
back.
guys over there.
Go shopping because it's the farmer.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Sorry, I thought she was alone in the house.
Nope, just Jack and a goblin alone in the house.
Just Jack and a goblin. Oh, alright. Well, I did promise that I would protect her, so I guess I'd be following her around making sure, because I'm really uneasy about the townspeople with her because of what happened in the graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to leave her in a big group of people where they can be like, witch! You know what I mean?
You haven't seen much of
Trials all
Gibbs,
over
the man that seemed to lead that congregation lately. And
Well,
he does
I mean,
have
that makes sense, but
distinct-
also... Sorry, continue.
You have not seen Gibbs as of late, and he was the one that led the congregation. So it's so you think that she might be safe if you wanted to go?
Heck on. Situation.
Sorry, you cut out there right at the end. She might be safe, what?
She might be safe. That is it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you continued. Okay, well, I mean, either way. I did promise, so I'll do the thing that I promised. I will. Salala?
I will join Raphael on the Jack hunt. Is anyone else coming?
I suppose I am.
will go along on the Jack hunt as well.
Fine, I will too then.
Well, it wasn't really a hunt. I found him pretty quick. I pointed him out. I'm like, okay.
Yes, the hunt begins.
So, y'all can...
Saga to
Again,
Jack.
the hunt's over.
You can see down the.
By the time you've
It's
noticed him missing, the potential problem has already happened.
Yeah. You were quick. I'll give you that. You were quick. No, so I mean, y'all can follow Jack. I'm doing that thing.
Yeah. So after a few minutes, you
Yeah.
make your way back to the road, and you do find Jack, who is currently making his way into Kendra's place.
Into.
Oh boy. Well, this could be interesting.
You also know he appears to have a goblin hogtied.
Oh no.
You're so exasperated.
I will say, Jack, Who's your friend?
Oh, it looks up. Worked faster. And falls in the window as soon as he gets him in.
Left with your legs, left with your legs!
Oh, boy.
So I found my base. I'm not playing, I'm just explaining.
No, see, you were telling them to run. They're not supposed to know to run yet. I have to tie them up first.
Wait, what?
What? I'm going back to the market.
Now.
It's become clear to me that it's less dangerous in the market than it is in here.
You sit on your heel and make your way back. Yes, you follow Jack make his way into Kendra's place with a goblin tied.
Jack, we have work to do. You can play with the goblin later.
Okay. I'll tie him in the fireplace.
Also, Jack, you should light a fire to have the house warm when Kendra gets back.
Okay.
That would kill me. That would kill me.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Preferably them not being in the fire.
Now Jack's looking at the situation, and he goes, "Now see, if he only knew where I hid you, he would never have told me to light the fire. So, I guess I'll have to hide you somewhere else."
Also,
light the fire somewhere else.
Also, like, I get what you're trying to do, but telling Jack of all people to light a fire is probably the worst thing you could have possibly said.
Actually, Jack, never mind. We don't have time. Let's go.
I'm just rubbing my temples right now, just trying to figure out the situation.
He ties him up, throws him in the fireplace, and walks after. And follows behind Deacon, leaving Sika to guard him.
Well,
Okay, you leave Sika. Alright then. Cyphers, you're doing a little bit of shopping around. Is there anything in particular you see?
Yeah, I want... Well, what I really want are thieves' tools, but obviously they're not going to be called thieves' tools, so I'm looking for, like, lockmakers' tools.
You make your way to the general store, things having calmed down at this point, where you do see a elven woman and a orcish woman who are managing the stall, along with their 5 daughters.
Alright, I'm gonna put my confusion... I'm just gonna put that away and go, excuse me, I'm looking for like, lockmaker's tools?
We do not have lockmaker tools. We have tools for picking locks, if that would help.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for.
She kind of looks you over. You should say what you...
Well, most people
much
don't
more
like
fine
it when
what
I
you
say
need.
things like that.
You should not care what people say. It is...
Well, okay, but normally I don't, but when I have to have a working relationship with people, generally it's better not to admit to getting things that are normally used in crimes.
Yeah, I completely agree with him.
When
He
did
should
you
not
get
be
here?
asking for crime.
Jesus Christ!
you hear a voice and you look around, it's... Oh, where's that coming? You look down at
Behind
Jack.
your knee. No, the worst part is that he's standing behind Typhus with a length of rope that he's measured out about a good 3 feet. And then he's looking up at Cyphus as he spoke that, and then puts it back in his bag.
Uh-huh. I
I
left
should buy
for
them.
a reason.
What?
Go wait outside, Jack.
But I'm helping.
No, you're not.
All of you guys are out.
Oh God, this is
Stop.
this is my hell. So can I just pay the 30 gold and get my thieves tools, please?
Yes, you can. Hands out.
All right, let's go ahead and do that.
the elven maiden takes out a small kit of various lockpicks. Now, under no circumstances do we endorse any crime and activities that are done with this. These are simply for entertainment purpose.
Of
We are
course,
not
and
liable for any crime.
I very much intend to entertain myself with them and not to commit any crime.
Jack's just nodding his head.
Try and put it on us. Well, I'll throw you inside.
Yeah, of course. Understood.
She just takes a banana and peels it.
You
Okay.
cut out perfectly, I think.
She peels
She
it.
takes the banana and peels it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
Yeah.
To her, it might seem more menacing, but to everyone else, she's just getting her potato.
Yep.
Jack
So-
looks over at Cyphus, looks back at her. Lady, I like the way you do business.
Thank you. Are you Redcap?
Yep.
Alright then. If you come near my family and hurt them in any way, shape, or form, I will turn your cap into a diaper.
Never! That would be an atrocity. Your children would have to break many crimes against the Fae. And they'd have
really
to
good
tell me
threat.
about it. That might take a while. They haven't really talked to me.
I do not care if my children burn down all the forests across the land. If you hurt my children, I kill you.
Sounds
You
reasonable.
really should care. The ecosystem, if it's destroyed, can have dire consequences to the rest of your family and society.
No, she said I can burn the forest down as long as I leave her family alone. That's
No.
perfectly
No,
reasonable.
that's, oh god.
Oh, I said that if my children burn all the forest down,
Look,
I do not care.
if anyone
Right,
kills
so if they
anyone,
can do
we
it-
will start a non-stop killing spree where we will all have to kill each other, and we don't have time for that. So let's transact business as we should.
That is
That
not
sounds
true.
reasonable.
I would just
I'm done.
kill all you. It would be easy. That
we
one
gonna
looks
go-
like a scream.
Do we have like a
It's when she says that.
we got a job to do? Can we go do it?
Yes, I say let's get down to it.
That one looks hard to kill, as she points to Raphael.
Looks at Jack looks at Raphael. You can't kill that one. He's ordained. He's like one of those holy people, and he's one of the good kind.
I'd much
Yes.
prefer if you did not. Yes.
As would I. That is why it would be hardest to kill you. But I could still do it.
Why are we still talking on this?
Because you
It's an
are being...
entertaining topic.
No,
I
okay,
I
I've got
agree.
my things. I'm leaving.
Yeah, she leans down to you, Jack. He is screamer.
also, when did I enter this situation? I was somewhere else.
I thought
Or
everyone.
did I like?
So... This is still like the farmer's market, and Kendra wasn't too far away.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Jack is still
Like,
following
I just-
Cyphus around.
Like I just rolled in the middle of the conversation. Like I see Cyphus a couple stalls down. I'm like, oh hey. I walk in. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I would kill him, and I'm like, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
Welcome to the madness.
So yeah, you make your way out to Harrowstone. The prison walls loom over the building, over the hills, casting a long shadow over all.
Spooky.
As it should be.
As it must.
Hey, y'all could have picked Giant Slayer.
Then I would make absolute sense. I'm supposed to be an oxymoron. I'm nonsensical. Oh, we're back at the tombs.
A tomb, rather. A giant one at that.
Alright, let's all agree to avoid the furnace.
What are you talking about? We totally have to sneak in the back way and go in through the furnace room.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the front door.
I'm going with Cyphus. I say
Well,
it's such a
As you all approach Harrowstone, you find the front gate closed. The doors do not seem open.
I
think
don't see
keep
how
Jack
this
and
is.
Ball out.
I don't really
Outside
see
of
how
the fact
this
that
is.
Jack and Ball are missing.
I don't see how this is a big deal. There's a broken wall right here.
Haha.
Yeah.
Jack has already infiltrated. He's okay. And by that I mean...
Just because your token is not represented does not mean you're not there.
Of course he is. He's right here.
Also, you gave me no bar token to work with, so bar on you.
Ball
They're
only
inside the
on-
Only played by Sika right now, because Sika isn't there.
But I'm right here.
Oh god, there's two of you now. This is hell. My visions of madness.
Now there's only one.
So yes, you make your way along the side, climbing over the rubble. It takes a good couple moments, not wanting to slip into the large lake that has formed. But you approach the Harrowstone
Alright, let's go in. I think we've decided we want to go down to the next level, right?
Yes.
We need to finish exploring this level. Like, we didn't check out the Hall of Doors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
but
where
there's
are we?
got to be more haunts in there.
True.
Well, I
Oh,
have.
no, okay.
With
You guys,
regards to the hunts, I have the silver knife, and I'm a cleric.
That's good. Do we have any more
As he says, as the light seems to shine behind him all.
I'm happy to let everyone else. Like, that's fine.
Oh, good. I actually prepared my spells for the day.
Me too.
Very well done. Very well done.
I'm ready to go this time. That
You
door
know
won't
what
keep
really
me out.
helps keeping your spells prepared for the day? Spell Tracker, which is sponsored.
Hey.
I'm doing it.
Doing it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Also, as a small reminder, each of these squares is supposed to be 10 It's supposed to be a 10 wide square.
Okay.
Oh, that changes things. Nice.
Yeah.
Makes things a lot more sense.
I checked it a little bit later. It's like, cool. Why didn't you represent that on?
They probably did somewhere on the where the missing text is.
Don't be an apologist.
I meant like, why isn't the map, twice?
Oh, yeah, no, they could have easily made the map larger and indicated it properly, but let's go, Paizo.
So, you begin making your way in. Where would you like to go first?
This time we're getting in there.
God, no.
Nothing's stopping us. Oh,
The
speaking of which, I kidnapped Raphael. Where is he?
Okay, roll for chlorophyll.
Why?
Holy.
You feel a sap hit the back of you, but he's not that tall, so it's more like a slap on the.
Hey, I jumped off of Ball's back, thank you very much. I had plenty of altitude. It's the power and distance I may have been lacking in. Yeah.
It's all about how
Wait,
you use it.
Didn't you leave Sika to guard the goblin?
Sika is playing the role of Bob today.
Yeah, I fall. I miss the sapping of you. Damn it! You hear a thud behind you.
Okay, so you feel a light tap on your back.
And I turn around. I'm like, what are you doing? Why?
Come here!
No.
And I
Alright, well, I think that's settled. Let's move on.
I pull him into this room.
Cat.
So, like an excited
No.
child, you're dragged into the.
You see this room, and it looks like there's been work done to this door. And he points at the door, and he puts the rope with a nice metal bar attached. And he looks at the door, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Okay, finish opening it.
What is behind door number 1?
All the treasures in this place, or
I'm
the
gonna
important
poke my head.
documents."
I'm gonna poke my head out, and ask everybody else. I'm like, what is behind this door?
We
It
think it's some
appears-
type of armory.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
Jack
I'm
pulls
gonna
out
draw the.
Warhammer again.
I'm gonna draw the. I'm gonna draw the silver knife and open the door. It's this door, right?
Well, it's locked is the problem.
Oh, is
And
it?
now it's also been beaten the hell up.
Yes.
Yes, it looks as though someone with far too much time on their hand has done their best to try and break it.
Oh, jeez.
And you see
Oh,
me
man.
pull out my Warhammer and get ready to start.
Wait. Hold on, Jack, wait. Cyphus,
Yes?
you got those little tools, correct? Did you get those in the end?
Well, yes, I got them, but I don't really know how to use them yet.
Fair enough.
I was planning on practicing.
Well, you can practice on this door.
I mean, okay.
I mean, no time like the present, eh?
I don't see how it's even physically possible for me to make this, but Doom, would you like me to do an engineering check, or would you like me to do because I technically can't do a disabled device because I don't have it trained.
We'll go for an engineering and just raise the D.
Okay, can I? Okay, game. I would like to open my there we go, my character
That
sheet.
costs extra.
Oh shoot. Well, I guess I'll. Can I get a boop?
Oh, yes, of course. Boop. Set in the
And then I
guy.
turn to you to say thank you, and I go.
I'm not entirely sure if I'm comfortable staying in the same party with you.
So 27.
Dude,
I know what
does
my-
lockbox give you any kind of bonus?
No, they just don't give me the -2 bonus.
Okay, so you think you managed to get some progress in there, but you're really not certain how to proceed after a certain point. You've managed to push up maybe one or two of the tumblers, but that's about as far as you.
Oh, should I continue?
You can
Jack,
certainly try again.
Jack looks at you. Why not?
I don't know if I can get. I mean, I rolled an 18, guys. I don't know how much higher I can get.
Hey, if
You
you,
can
get
get a
that
nat
roll or
20.
better, I mean,
All right, I'll
I'll
try.
go to I'll go to give you another boop, but I'm like really hesitant, and I just kind of lightly touch your shoulder. I'm like, okay,
And I go, oh,
Um,
thank you very much.
yeah, okay. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it does not seem to want to budge.
So
okay.
while they're doing that, I would like to talk to Rigel.
You make your way to.
Oh, yes.
Rigel Thornberry.
That is
Rigel
his
born
uncle,
Terry.
and he does not talk about him. The man's a druid.
Rigel,
Slashing.
Yes, Deacon.
one of the largest dangers, as both of us have found out, is the presence of the malevolent spirits in this prison. I think it would be appropriate if you tried to detect them. Maybe you can see pools of necromantic energy. Just why don't you give it a look around, see what you can find, but don't
Do
stray
what
too
you-
far from the party.
All right.
Pools of necromantic energy.
Yes, when we were first exploring this place, I felt a bit of a necromantic presence. Oddly enough,
Oh,
it came.
Fair.
Right.
Start with the Hall of
So-
Doors.
Yeah. Not that I want to be petulant or anything, but in my defense, slightly, and so as my action, not only was I trying to find a way past a particular predicament getting further in, but I had every intention to run before the furnace had other plans. Not that I'm not grateful for being helped out of the situation. He takes a look at Grigori, but I just thought I'd make that known at least.
There's no need to defend yourself, Rigel. After all, I'm an antiquarian, not an inquisitor.
Thanks, but I hear you all on that, and I'll try to do my best to be more careful next time. Thanks.
Anyway, well, you find those pools of energy, and I will consecrate them.
No. Thanks.
So let's do
On
it.
the- Right. But maybe on the door, I may have a spell that may help. I mean, well, you kind of know what it is, but if all else fails, maybe we could just eat through the lock.
Acid splash?
I'll turn to you and I'll say, at this point, I mean, I don't know how to open locks. I think I've done some things, but I don't know if Doom, is it clear that what I'm doing, like, it resets every time?
Yeah.
Or am I actually making
you can
progress?
hear an audible click every time you pull the...
Yeah. See, so this is not working. We're not gonna get into using this.
Well, you made a valiant effort, my friend.
Alright, back to the drawing board. And by
Although-
that I mean, ramming speed!
Hold on a minute, Jack.
I'm gonna scramble out of the way.
Ramming speed.
Oh no, not again.
Then again, every speed bog goes at his ramming speed.
I fucking
Yes.
love Ba.
Well, he's a rat, so it's unnatural. Anyways, might take a crack at this lock.
You do get the idea that if you try using acid on it, there's a chance you might dissolve the lock and make it unpickable, and making it so you only have one avenue to...
At this point, we only have one avenue anyway, though.
No, the
At
lock's
least
still
until we
usable.
level up.
We might find a key here, though.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
But we thought it looked like the key was melted. Like the guards had these keys. We don't know if it was to this door, but that they were melted from the fire.
There might be other keys further down, though. Or we could
Possible.
explore the place a little more. I think that's a better avenue than just throwing ourselves at the door.
Fair
Life
enough.
has many keys, Dice Boys.
That's a good joke.
Agreed. I guess I'll save the acid splash for later, if all else fails.
Fair
That'll
enough.
All right,
Okay,
why don't
let's
you
try,
focus on
these
detect
doors.
magic.
Aye,
Concentrate down the hall.
Alright.
of course.
Pulling back the veil and seeing the unseen, you see there's nothing to see.
You detect all 0 traps.
Yeah. Let's see.
One of these days, I'm gonna have a bunch of pendulums shaped like zeros, and it's gonna be great.
Shoot.
Just a bunch of
All right.
tension.
We've opened this door into the hallway, right?
Yes,
This
you
one?
have. Most of these doors haven't been locked, as there have been many that have tried to make their way through here.
All right. So I'm going to go to this first door on the left-hand side of the hall. As I
I'll be stacking up with you.
look down.
Okay.
I will ask Rigel for another quick detect, just to see if there's anything specific on the other side, and I'll prepare to open the door.
Of course.
And I will give you guidance. Boop.
All right, and I
Set
will
another guide.
resist myself.
Alright, here we go.
Opening the door, fairly standard. There doesn't seem to be anything missing here. It's just a few corridors leading to a room on your right, and from what you can see so far, unless you have dark vision, do you?
I have dark
I have
vision.
low light.
Okay. It's about midday, so there's a little bit more light, so allow me to draw for you.
I will get out my prismatic crystal and kind of hold it up because it will raise the light level in the area one step.
Well, you see that there's a back wall over there, and you think you see a door.
Can I do a quick knowledge religion just to get the sense if there are any undead in the immediate area?
Sure. You can certainly make a roll. You're not getting much of a vibe of undead here.
All right. There do not seem to be any wandering spirits about.
Yet.
All right. I'll move my way up to this entrance and look through into this first room.
Okay.
What do my Ketepeshi eyes see?
Well, you see another hallway going down this way. you do see that there's a door on your left and to your right. To your
Okie dokie. I guess I'll go up to this door.
Hang on, let
This door.
me open it. Boot me, and I will resist myself, giving me a cumulative +2 bonus if I need to make any kind of save when I open it.
And
okay.
boot me. Oh yeah, boot me.
So
Boot me, baby.
So you face a bit of resistance trying to push the door open, but after a moment you do push your way through, and you realize as you're walking in what the issue was. It appeared that there was webbing on the door.
Oh no.
And along the floor, as you find your feet somewhat stuck.
Okay, I will immediately step back out of the room and draw my weapon.
Pretty sure
If I
someone's
see
stuck
him
in
drawing his weapon, I'm drawing my scimitar as well.
Grigori, should we be joining them?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Grigori
So
draws.
Jack's still working on the door.
Jack is very single-minded.
Jack, do you want to explore with us, or? I mean, we're gonna come back to the door. We're not done with the door.
He's like, you're like
I wanna
asking
make-
him really politely, and he's like clanging on the door with his hammer.
Jack, sweetie.
I want to be very clear, Jack. We're not giving up on the door. We'll be back for it. But do you want to join us?
Boing.
So Jack, you bring your hammer, you come swinging onto the door, and just as the
Like a
vibrations
freaking
echo
Looney
through you.
So as I step back, I will look over at my two companions. The daughters of Arachnia are in residence in this room.
Any large
That
members
sounds
of
like
the family you can
overhandling to
see?
me, bud.
I'm sure that made sense somewhere.
I think he means spiders.
I like that.
crunchies.
Poetry
Mm.
dreams.
Eats.
Oh no, Jack, no.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Jack looks
hold
happily
on.
and hungrily in
Tetapesh.
the direction.
Why are you grossed out?
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that as Raphael. I'm saying that as
Okay.
the hundo.
because I think you know.
No, Raphael has eaten scorpions. He doesn't
Yeah.
give shit.
You know, I
Raphael's
found
not
that.
squeamish.
If I wanted to say no, Jack, no, I would have said no, Jack, no. But I
I'm
said
sorry.
no, Jack, no.
The notion
yes,
of
I can
Raphael
follow you.
just sitting down by the fire, seeing a scorpion go, "Oh, neat dinner!" Stabs, puts in fire.
He actually, you know, he convinced me to eat one once, and it was actually pretty good.
See,
That was
see, I
the
told
first
you,
time
don't knock it
Raphael
till you
saw
try
the-
it.
All right, so weapons
Also
drawn, I'm
locusts.
going into the room.
Those
They're kind of
big,
tanky.
those big F-off locusts. Those
Oh
are
my
also
God,
really
yeah.
good.
Those things are monstrous.
You know, certain types of locusts are kosher.
Really?
That would
Certain
make
I think that
sense.
makes sense.
Yep, yep.
I'm
Like
actually
the
more
species
surprised
of
that all
locusts
of
you
them are.
find in the Negev.
So, as you push the doors open wider, they seem to snap from their hinges with a loud crush as they hit the ground. The door of this room's have now fallen from the hinges. The rectangular chamber beyond seems to have once been a chapel, but now thick sheets of what appear to be cobwebs drape everything within in gossamer threads. This appears to be a chapel once dedicated to Pharasma, but now has fallen into disrepair.
Let's do a perception check to see if I can see any eight-legged freaks.
Great movie.
Come now, you
Super
don't need to
underrated.
reference one of my favorite movies.
I just hope you didn't jinx us with that reference.
I bust out my shotgun.
I get the napalm.
That friggin' tarantula.
All right, DM, what does a 25 get me?
It gets you
Nowhere.
me rolling to see their stuff.
means that you definitely don't need glasses.
Okay, so these creatures with a plus 12 rolled a 1, a 3, and a 4.
Nice.
Why hide when you're spiders?
Sweet googly.
Yeah, so you open the door and they go, "Hi guys, what you doing? Did you come in for some tea?" And you just start blasting
Spider,
them. They're like, "Oh no!
Spider, bro.
What the hell, guys? First you break my
And one
door."
hanging right above the ceiling.
Oh my god, I didn't ask how big the room was. I said cast fireball.
Aw, hell, dude, you broke my door. Why you gotta go do that?
But yes, standing roughly the size of a large dog, you see 3 giant spiders, one slowly making its way down from the ceiling towards you, thinking it hasn't been noticed yet. The other 2 are slowly crawling along the ceiling, also not realizing that they haven't been seen. So, let's roll initiative, but first, let me... Alright, go for it.
Alright.
Do the thing. Remember to click on the thing before you roll the thing.
Oh, where's my character sheet?
Oh, nice. And I'm not in the room, and there's nowhere for me to go. It's okay. I'm holding my action to destroy anything bad that comes out of these doors.
Okay, so let's just switch over to the fight music.
Da 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 da.
So, Raphael, you're up first.
Yes, I am holding my actions because there is nowhere really for me to go. It is pretty packed.
Alright.
So, if any creepy crawly comes out of any of these doors, I'm my cigar.
Understood.
I will.
So,
Sugar.
first, this spider is going to slowly make its way over to here. The next spider, getting closer, is going to lunge down at you.
D6. No.
It is going to try and grapple you.
Alright.
What is your CMD?
My combat maneuver defense is... it's gonna be 15.
Ooh. You managed to just push it off as it dives down onto you, saving yourself for just a moment. Also, I now realize that the other one has a bit more speed, so it is also going to try and bite at you. What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Ooh. So I'm going to need you to make a fortitude save.
Is my resistance still active?
So raise your AC.
No, it gives me a bonus to saves.
Sure, we'll say it is, but it's just wearing out now.
Well, you did pop it on right before you opened that door, so.
You're right.
Save, you said?
Yes, fortitude save.
Oh no.
So that is going to be a 13.
Okay. That is going to be a success, actually. You managed to
Nice.
save off the poison.
Did I not click initiative? I must not have. I thought I did.
No.
And it deals level 1.
Bites through my boot or something.
Yeah. It's like, ow! It's great, but you're certain that's not gonna.
Am I bleeding? No, I'm not bleeding, but ouch though.
Jack, you're up.
Eat them, Jack.
Condition of the spiders. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hop on.
Fortunately, Cyphus is in the way, so you can't harm him in the.
Alright,
I mean, I
I'll
can
just
step
move
out
to
of the
here,
way.
pull out my bow, and shoot one.
I think that's a wall.
That's
Yeah.
what
I mean, technically, my turn kind of got skipped because of my own stupidity. So, I mean, I'm more than happy to run away if the DM will allow it.
Well,
What do you know?
but that's still a wall.
Which one of you has the higher dexterity?
He does.
Alright, then you go after Jack. That's how.
Okay.
So where's the door? Is it this one? Or
This
this
is
one?
between, one moment, let me just. It's down here.
Okay, so it's the bottom.
There's
Yeah, then I
one
can shoot
here.
through that, right?
You're shooting through an allied to hit, but.
I thought there was.
that's right.
I thought
Never
there was
mind.
another door here as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, that's not I checked.
Oh dang!
Alright, in that case, I'll just use my lance and poke it from here.
Okay then.
Wait, what?
From where?
Unfortunately, that one is higher up. They don't really give us a sense of elevation.
Oh, they're not in line of sight?
No, the top one, or the one to the left of Deacon is. That guy is currently hanging from the ceiling.
Oh! And you're on Sika over here, looking through this door. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
Let's move you over here a little, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Yeah, I was
like-
very confused.
So,
Yep.
Well, the
Okay.
spiders have a confusion ability, it's bound to have.
alright.
Oh.
I just
Case-
assumed I cast lesser confusion on myself.
Yeah.
We're caught in a
So-
genjutsu.
There's a spider here close to him, right?
There's two spiders
Spider.
above him that have tried to attack, and there's one up above that has not attacked because it rolled a 6.
Alright. Are either of these two spiders on ground level?
They are on ground.
Those two are?
Yes.
So I can't get in the room. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
Do you have a
Out of
bow?
here.
Can you shoot it?
No, I can't shoot into combat.
Well, you
That's as bad
can.
as me running over my ally.
That's fair. Well, I mean, from where you are, if you're shooting with your bow, I think Deacon would have like full cover almost because you're shooting through the doorway.
Oh no, I'm not worried
At
about
this
really
fighter.
hitting Deacon. It's the minus to my hit and my already inaccuracy with a bow because I'm a meleeer.
Oh,
primarily.
okay. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So I can't really ready an action. So I think I'll just kind of. There's really.
Do you want to
nothing
get out
to
of?
do.
Do you want to get out of the way so maybe Grigori can shoot it?
Yeah.
In a moment of serendipity, Jack realizes he should step out of the. Cyphus, you're up.
Came over, saw that he was not going to be useful, and then walked away.
Can I get line of sight from here?
LOS? Hell, you have LOS from
Yes,
there.
you.
Dope. I'm gonna cast lesser confusion.
Okay.
Let me pull it up real quick.
Because the doorway is this area, so you have line of sight on everything up to here.
That's cool.
And the one in the doorway is on the ground?
No, it's not. It's above.
That's on the above. So then I'm gonna. Can I see? I can see that one. Can I can I see this one? I guess it doesn't really
The
matter.
two above Deacon you can see.
Alright. I will go ahead and hit the one directly above Deacon with a lesser confusion.
Okay.
He's gotta make a will saving throw.
Alright, so, letting loose the magic, you cast into the spider, and it's immune because it's mind effect.
Well, okay. That's fine. That's my turn. It's not like I really... There's not going to be anything that I can affect lesser confusion anyway, so...
So,
Not for a while.
the spider has a brief moment where it thinks, no, I'm just a piece in a board game, but no, it's sure of itself, and is not confused.
M
Sure of
legs.
itself. I eat, I am.
Gregory, you're up.
Oh, Gregory, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Gregory. Gregory.
Jesus.
Oh, Gregory, you're
God.
so fun,
Gregory, yep, buddy? You there?
Yeah, he just rolled a crit, dude.
He just,
Oh!
yep.
Place
Hot
might not
diggity
be
that.
here, but his dice is.
I mean, he does need to move one square over, but that's no big deal.
So,
Yeah, so
which
he
one you
takes
hitting?
5 foot step and blow away.
Which one were you hitting, buddy?
I was hitting the one closest to D6.
They're all equidistant.
All three of them.
I think he means this one.
Yeah, that one.
So, what was once white gossamer upon this temple of Thrasma is now a kind of greenish red, now staining
Gross.
it as your shot rips through its head and blows out the back of it. He has
That's
turned
awesome.
your Crunchies Jack into more of a dip.
Fair point.
Deacon, you are up.
All
You
right.
just watched everyone kind of do a conga line move to get out of the way.
Basically, Jack walks up, walks away.
Are any of them in sword range?
All three of them are. The one on the left is. It has a very eager look on its face. It's getting ready to attack and lunge. It's so happy to be here.
Is this guy still up?
Can
No,
you
oh,
tell if
it's
the
dead.
spider
It's
is
super.
happy?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
so,
spiders are really cute sometimes. They collect drops of water to make hap.
that-
well, we're not dealing
oh,
with Lucas
yeah.
the Spider here, so
You know Lucas the Spider got banned in Australia?
really,
Because spiders kill people in Australia.
yeah.
That makes sense.
And they're like, no, mate. These
Yeah, but people
dinosaurs-
kill
Spiders are not our friend in Australia.
I'm gonna take a swing at this guy here. Give him the business end of the sword.
Alright,
Give him the old slap and tickle.
give me that
Mate.
subpoena. Alright, so,
10 total hit.
you managed to bring your blade down, slicing through a bunch of webs as it manages to pull itself out of the way and just
Spider dodge. Spider dodge. Spider dodge.
the next spider is going to go for you, Deacon, and
Well, hang on. I'm thinking about whether or not I want to use my move action, because that will provoke, but it will also give people room to come in and maneuver.
He's like, so do I want to use my move action? Do I not?
To give him a menu.
the spider square to the left of Deacon is unoccupied as it is above him.
I will take a 5-foot step right here.
Alright then. You carefully step, keeping your blade to both, and one of them tries swinging with its fangs, but you manage to repel. This one is going to try and move here, as it is out of the line of attack. It's basically on the wall, and it's going to try and take a bite at you, right? You, Deacon.
Alright.
Okay, so you see it pulls back and it bites down onto the back of your neck, and you see both of its fangs kind of dug into your backpack, stuck as it's trying to pull its fangs out. And it's kind of looking at you like, please don't hit me. I'm very embarrassed by this. Because it rolled a natural 1. It is currently grappled, so roll it.
It got caught in its own web.
A web of back Rigel, you're up.
Alright. So let's see. Taking one step from here is one action.
If you want to take a 5-foot step, then yeah, but if you want to do like a move action, you would provoke from spider on the ground, but
Oh, it's on the ground? Okay. Alright, so Ryder's gonna I'm sorry, I'm gonna see all this, walk into the room and then notice the spider. With one action I draw my blade, with another I put my hand over my mouth and I'm gonna cast acid splash. You hear a muttering of exuberant, aquae, inguis, arbidet, as the words form in my hand, and then then like I'm splashing water, fling it right at the spider right on the floor, in front of Deacon. And then, let's see. After he does that, I'm going in for attack the minute the acid touches down and splashes down the spider.
Okay. Roll me your attack.
Alright.
Also the acid splash.
Oh, right, sorry. Acid splash. And my last action, I'm going with the longsword.
The acid splash hasn't loaded. How much damage does
1d4 plus, if anything.
what did he roll on it? Because it still hasn't loaded.
It hasn't loaded for me either.
I don't
Neat.
see it either. Is it a reflex save though, or am I thinking of?
Let me just pull it up. I don't know.
Especially if you can pull it up easily if you have spell track.
Oh, I got it. It does 1d3 acid damage. A little memento.
You gotta roll the hit. It's 1d3 points.
Yeah, 1d3.
And you have to roll the hit.
Oh,
You might not have it programmed to roll the hit.
I got it. And then I'll use a physical die.
You can tell that Roll20 doesn't sponsor us, folks, because we're still struggling.
That'd be great.
Yeah, no, get that
Not great.
bonus premiere version. Get some dynamic light. Treat myself.
Not great. Oh, actually, let me give you a roll. 4.
It's a d3.
So,
Oh, you mean to hit?
well, no, I think you
Yeah,
rolled a
okay.
4 to hit. So, you fire out your acid and lunge forward with your blade, and you certainly harassed its shadow.
Yeah, no.
Valiant effort, my friend.
Yeah, just be.
I will
Yeah,
say,
just-
Rigel, you have to actually hit the spiders.
Yes, thank you, Cyphus. I'm well aware.
Oh,
As long as it gets attention, that was good enough for now.
never did like
The
the
spider's
baby
going to
legs.
retaliate, trying to take a bite out of you.
Of course it is.
What's your...
May you see?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 18.
Okay, well, I rolled a 10, so yeah, it misses. Its fangs scratch against your tough armor, unable to pierce it.
Tough
Raphael,
armor,
you're up.
I'm still like, This guy he got out.
No, he's on the wall.
He is on the wall.
Yeah, his
He's
fangs
on the
are
wall.
stuck in my backpack.
Oh, right.
Your maneuvering options aren't that great. You could move
I
past
think-
Rigel, but you would provoke. I don't know if you want to do that.
No, I think I'll just stay what I am.
You can always
Just make
kill
sure
Deacon of
nothing-
that
make
one
su-
hit
make-
when he took...
Make sure nothing comes at us from the hallway.
Alright. Roll me a perception.
I will do that. Percepzione. There you go. 60.
Nothing seems to be coming your way. Jack, you're up. Jack, you're up. And Cyphus, you're on deck.
Due to I not hearing any reason for me to want to head in that particular direction, I'll pass for ready in action if something shows up that I can actually attack.
Okay. Cyphus, you see that your confusion has failed to confuse. So,
It's not really like I have a whole lot I can do.
level 1. Level...
There's plenty to do. There's just nothing that I or...
You're right. I could do damage to everyone.
I think it's less. I think it's less level 1 and more like hallway.
Yeah, couldn't find space.
Oh no, I mean, Cyphus is not exactly an action-packed character for combat.
He's not our action hero.
I think I'm happy just to hide in the corner.
I can't be your hero, baby.
I guess, I guess what I'll do is the only thing I will do is I'll touch Grigori and give him a vision of madness. Give him plus 1 to hit.
There's that uneasy feeling again that Cyphus is touching you, Grigori.
Don't worry, it's helpful.
He's helpful. I don't like seeing these visions.
Well, you know, it's the only thing I can do right now. I'm sorry.
Delusions
You're
of
up,
madness,
Grigori.
you say?
Alright, I think I need to actually spend this round reloading.
So,
I think you...
Oh, no,
as
it's
we're
a move
given
action to
sight
reload.
beyond sight.
No, it's a full round.
Not for his pistol.
Is
It
it?
was a full round for my pistol.
No, if it's a full round for the rifle, isn't it?
Well, I'm checking right now.
I'm pulling it up as well.
D6, do you have a gunslinger video we could watch real quick?
Yeah, not a quick one.
Not a popular one either. A controversial.
It's old.
Why? Gunslinging's fun.
Yeah, sure.
It's just an old vid. Really old.
Oh, vid, who dis?
That's a funny joke. What the hell is firearm?
Hey yo, that bit was so the terrorists were Russian.
That's really funny.
That's really old too.
That's really funny though.
That's like Wolverines. Crimson Dawn? The Crimson Dawn?
Red.
In Crimson Dawn, they weren't Russian. They were
No,
Cuban.
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
Yeah, Red Dawn.
They were Cuban.
It's like when you said Crimson, my brain was like, "Is he mean?"
You know, I have not seen Red Dawn whatsoever. I just know that in the sequel or the reboot, they had the guy that played
It is
Josh.
a standard action to load each barrel of a one-handed firearm. Early firearm.
Noise.
Do you have rapid reload? I can't remember if we gave it to you.
I don't think I actually have that perk.
Yeah, I don't think you had. I think it's the next thing you get. So, alright, so it's your standard action to reload.
So, given
Okay.
sight beyond sight, to see that which man was not meant to see, you reload your...
It's okay, make him really good at it.
Yeah, you managed to do a quick little flip with it. It was stylish.
The great old ones reminded you to reload.
And with that, I'm targeting the spider to my right.
Okay.
Well, you can't shoot yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you reloaded that.
Oh.
Deacon, you got a spider in front of you, you got a spider behind you. What are you...
The good news is that you still have your Vision of Madness for another 2 rounds.
I am going to take a swing at the guy behind me.
Okay. As you turn to swing, it kind of moves with... It seems very uncomfortable by the whole process.
I'd say 20 hits.
Okay, so swinging to try and turn behind you, you pull it off of its wall, and you swing back, slicing through. And you're out of the initiative, punk.
Alright,
Cool.
and I will take a 5-foot step right here.
Alright then.
Actually,
That leaves
I will take a 5-foot step right here.
moving into flanking position, I see. Very clever. Okay. So, Deacon, what's your AC?
My AC is a big 16.
Okay, so it misses terribly, because it rolled 14.
That's not terrible.
It doesn't hit.
Yeah, but it's not terribly.
Raphael, you're up.
Yeah, I think. I think. Oh well. These are 10-foot squares, right?
Yeah.
If I do a full. Oh wait, no.
You could move in there to hit the spider.
No,
You
I'm
wouldn't
gonna.
provoke.
I'm actually gonna. I'm actually gonna like move up here. See if I can like. Or maybe.
Okay, I'll illuminate some more of the area.
I do have dark vision.
There you go. Second
Ah!
turn.
A hallway. The fiend.
Welcome to the prison of hallways, where all the corridors and alleyways go to die.
Egads.
Jack, you're up.
Alright. I don't know how I take to the hallway prison of. So I'll go around this way.
Okay. Seeing that this fight's kind of boring, you step to the side and see more of the hallway. You can see now that there's a door here, and that there's a door here that I failed. Oh, never mind. There we go. So yes, there's more of the path. Cyphus, you're...
Cyphus, I what?
Cyphus, that is you, and you were up.
Oh, well, it is me. I guess, I know I never really said it, so I guess I'll just confirm it now. I cast light. Just to make sure. I got nothing else to do with my turn, so I'll go ahead and make sure
Okay,
that's,
Cyphus, you brighten everyone's...
done. Yeah.
Gregory, now even better illuminated. It's your...
I shall
How about
strike through on this spider.
You just
Okay.
turn the corner and just blast it.
Making your way around and through the doors, you step into the Church of Pharasma. Not your god, but still, it is a good god. Make your strike ring true.
Jesus. This is insane.
So, firing away, you manage to blow off 4 of its legs, bring it
Jeez.
down on its side. It is still alive, though, barely holding
Oh,
up.
the poor thing.
Deacon.
Deacon, you could probably give him a leg up on life.
Zing.
No, I won't roll pun damage.
Let's see if we can end this poor guy's suffering. Probably not.
Okay. So, despite missing
it's
4 of its
flailing
legs,
too much, Grigori.
you pull your blade up, and then end up slipping on the blood of the creature, falling.
I'm okay.
I lost.
A little bit of injured pride, but Rigel,
Alright.
So, Rajal, you don't need to move. You should stay right here, because you get the +2 bonus.
Alright. Well, get my footing back. So look at the situation at hand is like, well, I guess it's down to me to finish this. So, going down my longsword, I strike hard the spider.
Alright.
None
So I
personal.
want to finish him off. To give the thing its mercy.
As cruel as it may seem, I essentially strike this thing and pin it with my sword, only to come with my boot and stomp hard. My last words are nothing personal, it just has to be done. And spam!
Slicing between its abdomen and its head, you watch it writhe and twitch beneath your blade as you see it cling to what little life it had before being crushed beneath your boot. The last spider slain, the Church of Pharasma has been cleansed for the time being.
At least the monsters. Someone else needs to get a mop in here.
I would like to take. Can I say a little prayer?
You absolutely can.
in-
I'm open
To kind of. Can I reconsecrate?
You can if you have that ability to do that.
Is that like a named ability?
Yeah.
I just know
Yeah.
there's spells and stuff
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a spell. But you could do like a religion check to see if you could, if the place has been corrupted or anything.
I will do that.
Oops.
All
sorry.
right. Seems to have been corrupted a bit by time.
So a good scrubbing. Right as rain.
To bring in a congregation, to bring in a pastor of Pharasma, and to bring honor to this god would help clean and heal this place. Cyphus,
Noted.
you turn and watch Jack go through a door and you see it slam shut behind him.
Oh, wonderful.
And that is where we'll...
Well,
That's
you
like
said-
a perfectly timed break.
600 XP for all those three, by the way.
So 100 for
Nice.
each of us?
Yeah, 600 XP, that's all three of them are worth that.
So it's 100 for each of us.
Yeah.
Cool. I can't help but notice, I don't know why the character sheet for this is so weird, but Grigori's pistol was adding an extra 4 to his to hit for some reason. I just fixed that. Apparently it doesn't understand how ranged attacks work. So everybody should probably check their attack profiles just to make sure.
I think I had a kind of issue with that as well. Hit, like it was
So
counting.
it seems you select like ranged or melee, and then it uses your like attack roll for your ranged or your melee, and then it also will add your modifier twice essentially.
Yeah,
You want to make it so the modifier is zilch, and it just uses the melee or ranged attack profile.
yeah, I had the same. Yeah, I had the same issue. Session. Doubling down on.
I have character
which
for my... Go ahead. Sorry.
which door did Jack
I assume it was
Disappear?
that one.
here?
Oh, the door Jack went in? This one.
Oh, that one over there. Yeah,
Does this
I'm
one?
not that concerned.
Alright, I will be right back.
Uh-huh.
I have a character, I apologize for my spelling. My... It's difficult to spell. I mean... I'm funny being a magus and I can't... funny being mages and you think I'd spell better, but my apologies all the same.
Yes. How dare you? How dare you dice and have them not be in your favor every single time?
Oh.
Truly.
Sorry about that. I was going more of a spelling as a word pun versus
Oh, it was funny.
spells.
I was being sarcastic.
Uh,
I'm just giving you a time.
I know. I'm just clarifying the joke. It was kind of clunky on my end.
Stop apologizing.
You'd spill a bowl of soup in my lap, and I'd probably apologize. Love John.
Thanks.
Ready. I think I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Okay, you do that. Wow, we have somebody watching from France.
Really?
Yeah, it's so surprising.
Interesting.
From where?
We got a hello from France, from Flouch.
Ah, bonjour, mon ami. Mon frère.
Hey.
Hello right back at you.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah,
United
welcome.
States. California, sunny Southern California over here. And then those
Sunny
other places.
California.
A little too sunny, if you ask me.
Today, yeah.
It's been hot these last couple of days.
Yeah.
That thing. Did I tell you that I got stopped by a cop on my way to work yesterday?
No way.
How
Yeah.
did he know?
How
How did he know?
I work right down the street, so I walk to work. And I didn't have a mask or anything. Like because I have a gigantic beard, so I just wrap. I took my headband from the Renaissance Fair. Actually, of course I go, and I used that, and I just had it draped over my shoulder. I'm walking down the street, and this cop is up next to me, and he's wearing a mask.
You cut out.
Kidding me right now? What?
You cut out right when you were saying something.
Oh, I said I wear like a bandana because those little masks don't cover my face because I got a big old beard, and I just had the bandana draped over my shoulder, wearing it, and this cop pulls up next to me, wearing a mask in his car, nobody else, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me, bro?" And he stops me and he goes, "Hey, where you going, bud?" I'm like, "I'm going to work." He goes, "Where's your mask?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm gonna be late. It's right here." It's like, what do you think this is, draped on my shoulder? Like, so he made me 2 minutes. Bob. No, like we got to talking a little bit, and I wasn't making fun of him. I was giving him shit, but like I was being sarcastic and because I didn't like being stopped. But I'm like, I was sitting there going, kidding me, bro? Like, there's nobody else here. I'm literally the only person walking. Like, are you that bored? Fuck.
Alright, back.
Nifire, you'll have to tell me how to pronounce it, in our chat also says that he's from Denmark. God, we're getting all sorts of world recognition.
Denmark.
Absolutely.
I love
so
Denmark.
Amazing. And Nifire, I think this first stream, this first campaign we're doing, or at least the first section of it, is in a lot of ways experimental. I think we absolutely intend to put, especially once we've leveled up, our character sheets probably in a section onto the Discord, just for you guys to look at.
Yeah, awesome.
We're still kind of toying around with several ideas of what we want to do.
Yeah.
Part of the problem is that, you know, we're still struggling with Roll20, and we're also struggling with audio issues and various technical issues, and so.
Well, so far I think we've improved a number of things quite a bit since when we started. Like, we've
That's
definitely
true.
stabilized the stream health because things are looking pretty green over here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think we're just us as a group are meshing a little better comparatively to the first session.
But yeah, we will definitely put a somewhere where you can see all of our character sheets that's on the to-do list.
Well, to be fair, I think it's kind of comes with the territory to some extent. You're gonna try to test out the waters before you really jump in.
Yeah.
Not saying you're wrong, just saying it kind of comes to the territory.
Well, in the best of all possible worlds, we'd be doing this with studio quality mics in a studio setting, with cameras and everything. But we're
preferably
not there yet.
Preferably, most of us in like the same room, so we could rip each other, etc.
But we're not quite there yet. Hopefully, someday.
Fingers crossed.
Someday.
Oh wow, France and Denmark.
Well, fun story about Denmark. I saw Flogging Molly in Aarhus, Denmark. And
really?
We were yes. I was doing a bit of a Euro trip, only like 2 weeks, and I saw Bad Religion in Amsterdam, and my cousin. Oh, it was so dope.
That does sound excellent. I want to come next
it was
time.
amazing. And my cousin looked up other shows, countries, because everything is connected by trains pretty well in that part. And we saw Flogging Molly in Aarhus, Denmark, and we were like, fuck yeah. So we hopped on the train, and I was in Aarhus for the winter solstice, or the summer solstice, sorry. Summertime, and I saw the aurora borealis, and like not touch the horizon. That was really cool. Like I like Denmark. I was supposed to go back a few months ago, but it didn't work out. I ended up
Obviously,
staying in the Netherlands. No, this was shit. God. Time, why must fly away from... Already May. I can't believe May.
I can.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. It's just
How dare you
I have this
believe
concept
in-
of time.
Time is a construct.
Yeah.
Time is an illusion. Anyway. Much feel.
So is everybody here, or are we waiting on someone still?
I'm still here.
I'm here.
I'm AFK.
I think we're...
Okay. So we're waiting on D12. Who's gone for a walk? Quick walk.
Just a quick walk.
A quick jog.
A quick
I don't
3-mile
jog.
jog. No, he doesn't jog. Let's be very clear about what we do and do not do, and what we do and do not support here at D6 Damage, and we do not support jogging. Jogging is the devil.
Yeah, jogging is bad, okay? I mean, you can run, you can waddle, you can walk. No jogging.
But jogging!
You can get on
We
one of
draw
those
the
little
line.
rascals. You can be zooming around in your rascal.
Oh, you rat.
Moonwalking every once in a while.
But jogging,
Who
When the
is it?
season finds you.
we don't support you taking action that could possibly end in your pain or damaging yourself, and jogging does that.
Yeah, what if you fall over and you hit your knee, and then you have to do the Peter Griffin for like 15 minutes?
Oh no, that's horrible. Alright, we're not doing that.
I can't jog, just in general, because of my
Because of your what?
knee.
Ah, yeah.
My knee and what the army did to it.
Mm-hmm.
My lower back and what 3 car accidents and a rollover does to it.
Also, yes.
My belief in not going outside.
That's
That's why I don't jog.
My agoraphobia.
No. There's no fear involved.
it's just straight, just a
So
choice.
it's more like contempt.
No. That's not the armor of contempt. It's just my general belief. I can see everything I need to from the window. Actually looks a little smoky today. I wonder if there's a fire going on.
Fortunate.
There was last night.
Oh, is that what it is? Could
Yeah.
be.
Where was there a fire last?
Yeah, here in Southern California, fires are par for the course. We don't have snow days, but we do have fire days.
Oh,
days
we have
pretty
smoke
cool.
days.
Apparently,
almost got
here in the
evacuated.
Carolinas, we have random storm days. Where
Oh, we just wait.
randomly there's a storm.
That's pretty funny.
It's not snow mice.
What year was it? What year was it that we had schools shut down because of the fires?
It happened like twice.
It was
in the past,
2000.
10 years.
2000. Yeah. 5?
I'm back.
I think it was 5. Maybe it's been
Does that
4.
mean we're all back?
I
am
do
walking
believe
back in now.
so.
Alright, so we might as well get going.
So,
Buttons.
Jack, you begin making your way into a room. This dark room contains a low stone bench against the north wall and a ruined desk to the west that sits under 3 narrow barred windows. An old brass brazier lies on its side to the brazier.
Yes.
Lies on its side to
Please,
the south,
please.
surrounded by several rusty branding irons.
Are you sure they're rusty and not orange colored?
They're
Not
flaky.
quite certain.
Do I have to check like perception to make sure that they're actually rusty and not just colored? I'll do
They-
it anyways, just to see what's in the room. Anything hidden?
So, after a moment of looking around, you don't see anything hidden, but you do note a certain scent. It's the rising scent of burning human, elven, and dwarven flesh.
The rising scent of burning flesh of sentient humanoids?
Yes.
Sentient humanoids that you distinctly know the difference between.
Yeah. Well,
The
that
important
has a
thing that
lot to do with backstory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let it be known that every time a
Yes.
character's off by himself and everyone else is talking to them, I assume they're just voices.
Oh, perfectly, so no one knows what you're assuming.
Just cuts to inside Jack's mind. Remember the Alamo. Remember. I will, cowboy man. I will.
I will remember Space Elf. Alright, given our current situation, me and Ba, we get the scent of burnt flesh, and I see nothing in here that should be putting off that smell?
No. No, you do not.
Window/doorway over here, is that where the smell's coming from, or is it coming from behind the wall?
It appears to be coming from the 4 iron poke.
Iron pokers?
Yeah, there's 4 iron pokers.
Rusty iron pokers.
Not orange colored, right?
No.
For the love of God.
Alright, in that case, me and Ba, I'm gonna walk over with the Warhammer drawn. I'm gonna look at each one with detect magic.
You're not detecting any magic from the...
Alright, I'm gonna see if I'm detecting blood on these items or not.
One of the beauties of branding is that there's not much blood left.
Oh,
Whenever
scorched
you
flesh?
make the... Yes, you scorch the flesh immediately. There's not much room for...
Well, sometimes it clings to the hot iron. That's why I'm just wanted to see if any was left behind.
It's a good thing that I just ate.
I'm still eating. I'm just waiting for you guys to get into a soul-filled conversation so I can just...
Alright, so I'm gonna grab all of them and check the door.
Alright then. So, reaching for one of them begins to rise up out of your hand as the other ones do the same.
No, I don't let it go.
Alright then. Roll me a strength check.
It's
He's
trying
gonna
to
start
run.
doing
I'm
some
not letting
sick,
it go.
get some sick gains. Nice.
I'm not letting it go anywhere.
Alright then. Now, as you hold on willfully, you note that the rust red seems to fall and chip away as it comes back to its original cleaner slate as it begins to burn hot. Your hand is now...
Did I not detect magic on this living magic item?
Han.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cast...
Ghost.
I'm gonna cast create water on it so it can't heat up. Or basically, I'm gonna quench it.
You can do that on your turn. So, does a 19...
A 19?
Yes.
If it's the one I'm holding, it can't not hit.
Yeah, but the other...
Oh, a 19 from the others?
Yes.
Technically it hits.
Whoa.
Alright.
Who needs to mute themselves?
That was a cycle.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I apologize.
Jack, you take 14 points of damage as these irons dig into your wrists, branding you.
Is this a level 1 area? Because this doesn't feel like a level 1 area.
Well, that's okay. Jack
Do
instantly
you want me
drops
to reveal
dead.
all my secrets?
No! I mean, you shouldn't, but... I'm beginning to believe with the whole furnace and now with this. You know, the spiders and the skeletons seem like a level 1 area.
You're not dead, Jack. You're I'm not doing the rules where if you lose all your life in a single round, you die, because you're level 1.
I didn't even know that was a rule.
Currently at -2 hit points.
Yes.
I thought if you lost more than half of your hit points in a single hit, then you pass out immediately.
That's only when you reach 50 hit points.
Yes. And you guys are level 1, where a particularly ornery cat proves difficult for you. So, Jack, you scream as the pain...
Good
Oh,
question.
we
Does
hear-
Jack scream.
We definitely hear Jack screaming.
Yep, he screamed.
That's how I Jack.
So, you all hear this
No, it would have been-
terrifying... You hear a terrifying, deafening scream come from the room that Jack just walked into.
Oh, well, we gotta go deal with that.
Classic Schmosby. No, Raphael will be concerned. He will be like, go.
Yeah.
So,
Each of these is
the first one
10.
through-
And
Each of these is 10.
sorry, I'd end up like out like just by the.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, hold on, we gotta backpedal a little.
So I can only move
Assume
2
the Congo.
squares. So I guess if I double move, I'll end up here.
Would you? Yeah.
I'm slow.
With 40?
I will
20,
expeditious
10, 20.
myself.
You still would be back 1, I think.
No, I was where Deacon is. So
1,
sorry,
2.
5, 10. So that's 20. 5,
Yeah.
10. That's 20. Huh? So that's 40. I'd be here
10,
with a double
20, 10, 20. Okay, yeah. If you were,
Due to the nature of the wounds, I'm going to say that Jack's stabilized due to it being a branding.
Cauterized.
So you all have time.
He's
So who's
definitely
gonna be the
going into
first?
shock.
Who's
So Can I make a knowledge religion check to see what I can figure out about this haunt?
You
We
haven't
don't even
seen
know
the
it is a
yet.
haunt.
Oh, well, I just heard Jack scream. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all you know, he just dropped a large rock on.
All right, so is the door locked or the door shut?
Shut.
The door is.
I will resistance myself and open the door when it becomes my turn.
Finish this
Okay.
move.
So,
Or
who's going to go
resistance
through
move.
first? Hey, who's going to be first?
Well, I'm waiting for the door to open.
And I think, do I have to
As soon as
roll
I know
to-
it's a haunt. Okay, who needs to?
Let's see.
It's John that
Is it a
time.
fort
I'm
save?
sorry.
28.
You're fine, Jack. There's no need to roll. You've stayed.
5, 10, 20, 25. Oh.
So, in order to get from where I was, I had to double move. So, is it my turn or?
Is anyone else going to do anything?
Yeah.
I also double moved. I'm by the door.
As did I. So
I will also
Okay.
double move.
Yeah.
So they're all going to move.
Everyone's at the door. Who's going to go through
Okay.
first?
I will resistance myself and open the door.
All
That
right,
would
then.
be double.
What's your AC?
10,
16.
15, 20.
Okay.
25.
So, one of them goes whizzing by, aiming for your wrist, and you manage to pull your hands away. But in doing so, another one comes by and sears into your hand, getting a natural 20, which I need to confirm.
great.
It's like getting a natural 20, which I need to confirm. Damn it!
I told you we should have just gone down into the damn the damn pit and dealt with whatever's down there.
15, unfortunately, as it sears into your hand.
Yep, that is 5 more hit points. That is 5 more damage than I have HP. So,
So you see Jack on the ground, wondering what on earth could happen as the final of the pokers pierces into your hand and drops you. This isn't the first time you've been branded, and you're certain it won't be the
So are they still active or?
No, as the last of them has gotten its chance to go off, it seems that the magic or the haunt has.
Okay, cool. I don't have any healing.
Let's see. I think I have a potion in my bag.
can we have our
Oh.
healer do it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my. He can just come up and channel energy.
I'm still back
No
there.
commentary from the knocked out.
What? No,
Oh, yeah, make it.
No,
get
no,
over
I
here.
was talking to Deacon.
Get over here. Raphael, they
Right.
need healing.
Alright, I'm wahing.
Alright then.
Heal them.
Just roll your healing.
Yeah, I'm doing the. If I channel energy, can I get him?
Yeah, absolutely. You can just walk right here and then heal them both.
Yes. Yes, you can. Raphael.
So are you gonna roll your d6 to heal him?
Alright, yeah. Just. I was trying to find the thing on the character sheet.
Ah, well, you see, if
It's
you
fine. I
use
was
spell
super worried
tracker,
I cut out.
You might get
Spell
lost.
Spell tracker. Tell me more.
spell tracker has this great ability to track your channel energies if you go pro.
Oh wow, that sounds really great. I feel a lot of people should get that software.
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now.
All right. I will sit up. Look at it. Went for my hand, right?
Yes, it went for your wrist.
All right, did it leave any kind of mark?
Yes, it seems to be just a signifier for the prison number that you are. As you recall, that was the same number that was listed for you whenever in the papers that referenced all of you in the...
I will give it a look and then kind of pull my sleeve down. I will look up at Raphael. Thank you. I must have blacked out from the pain. Would you mind helping me up?
You're going into shock, my friend, and yes, I will give him.
You note the branding irons resting back where they were, as though they had never attacked at all.
Curious, sir, and curious. So they're not moving anymore?
They, in fact, are not.
Okay. I think since they're not moving, then how many hit points are you now, Deacon?
I am
in the minus?
4.
I am at 4, so that leaves me down by 6.
You're down by 6.
Jack is also at 4.
Well, but Jack was at -2, though, correct?
Doesn't matter. It starts
So,
at 0.
Jack, you see what remains of your family. They seem happy. You begin making your way there until this awful heavenly light shines in your eyes, and you find yourself back in this wretched...
I look back at whoever's shining the light, and I just kind of the look in my eye tells a story, and it's not a pleasant one.
Well, fine. Last time I do something nice. God.
And then he just kind of looks over and looks at you and just kind of goes, "I knew that piece of paper lied. See? I went out to a damn poker. I saw Dad, and Jill, and Jim."
Okay.
Jim, Jill...
I'll make sure not to bring you back next.
I don't know. It might be interesting. Where are you going to go next time?
Never mind. I'm gonna take since we have a second. Those aren't animating anymore. I'm gonna take a moment to really look at Deacon and Jack's wounds in a mundane way. Kitty Clow.
No,
And I believe...
Fantastic.
Just the notion that you won't have sand rubbed in your burn wounds is enough to make you feel better. As he begins slowly applying an ointment onto it, a kind of yucca plant, and begins wrapping.
So that...
I'd like to do a knowledge religion check to see if the haunt, even though it's expended itself, can still be damaged.
By all means.
Alright. While I was doing that, I'll detect magic to see if there's any residual residing energy.
The energy seems to have faded away.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just waiting on
Sorry, I'm
Cycles.
having difficulty here.
we all are. You guys get knocked down every couple.
16.
It is more of a latent energy to the area, and you could harm it, especially if you found what is specifically susceptible to. I could not tongue twist.
Alright.
Are you going to share that information with the rest of the party?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll say it's likely that, hauntings like this can still be damaged even if they've expressed themselves. We could attempt to cleanse this if we would like, but I don't know if, unlike the one that I used our siphon cells on so earlier, this one doesn't really need to be walked through every time, so I don't know if we should bother.
Leave it. Let's see if we can figure out what it's seeking.
Well, it's seeking to brand people.
Alright, 29 on a knowledge religion check to determine what exactly is the best way to dispel this haunt.
Oh, you kill it.
as something that is created through fire and agony, and positive energy is a strong source, along with
Somewhat?
something cold would also do the trick.
Yeah. Like I said, I could do it. I just don't know if we really want to waste a haunt grenade.
Well, no, we're not going to waste the haunt grenades. There's got to be some other way to do it, though.
Well, no, the haunt grenade, I don't think we can completely kill it unless we use a haunt grenade.
Well, no, you can dispel haunts without haunt grenades.
Yeah, but I don't know how. Because damaging it only resets them. Like, they'll reset after a while.
DM, can I do another religion check to see if you can permanently dispel a haunt?
Give me a roll.
I'd like to assist. That's my assistance.
Your knowledge of it is a bit dated, and mostly through the grapevine Deacon. You believe that if you were to find some books potentially in town, you might be able to gather more information about it, but you believe that, yes, they can be destroyed, but by which means you're not certain.
Alright.
The rule of the universe, everything can be destroyed.
Alright, so, well, considering that, why don't we just take a look around the room and then just plan to not come back in here at any point.
Sounds good.
Searching the room, there does not appear to be much. Men were dragged in here, branded, and brought on to their further...
Alright, do we want to do one more channel energy to heal everybody?
Quick question. So that first aid that I provided, not first aid, but when I took the moment to treat their wounds, did you say that would be treating deadly wounds?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
When Raphael took him to treat the burn wounds, Jack and Deacon, do you count that as providing first aid or treating deadly wounds? Looking at the heal skill.
As treating deadly.
Okay, so since I got a 20 on that, I'm looking at treat deadly wounds here on the PFSRD. So it says I must expend 2 uses of the healer's kit. Now, if I roll crit,
since you got a natural 20, I'm going to cut that.
Okay. And if I exceed the DC by 5 or more, add my wisdom modifier to the amount of HP that they gain back.
Alright then.
Did you count that as well?
Yeah, you did as well as you could do, so I'll add.
Sweet.
So how much do they heal?
That would mean that they all healed for an additional.
Oh, that's good.
That puts me at 8. That's pretty close to full, so... Nice.
Right. Mundane healing coming in for the... It takes a little longer, obviously.
Yeah.
And that means I am down to 9 healers kit.
I would like to go back and have a look around that Temple of Pharasma.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna turn to Jack and say, Jack, I'm a little worried about more things like this. Could you stay with me? I feel better if you're around.
Aw. Jack, have you ever heard of that before?
Which thing?
The flying pokers.
They don't make sense. They defy the laws of logic.
I know, that's why they scare me.
They must be aberrations. We should destroy them.
Destroy the pokers?
Yes.
Alright, let's do it. You and me.
I'll also roll a knowledge religion on exactly maybe how to destroy those pokers.
Oh, we destroy the pokers. Maybe that'll help. So if he starts whacking them...
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like before in my life, Habib.
Jack, do
There
you
doesn't
want
appear
to?
to be any light coming in from this room, and at that moment, as you see them getting ready to destroy these smokers, you think, you know what? These two are got a good head on their shoulders. They got.
I mean, we clearly
so
do.
two things. First off, got a 10 on my perception to see if there's anything important in this chapel. Also, treat deadly wounds takes an hour. That was said in the chat.
Well, thank you, Chad. Time moves forward by an hour. Ta-da!
Also, we have a comment about the grid. Is there a way to turn that visually off?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know.
So you got to go up to the
There is a way,
page,
but we don't know the way.
and you're like the page list on the top, and you click on the options for the page that we're on, and you should be able to turn it off in those options.
All right, I'll have a look in the options. Thanks.
Well, it's not for you. It's got to be the DM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not
me.
talking to you. Ugh.
Yeah, no one
Ah.
cares about you.
I'll roll for sadness.
Well, I will turn that grid off
I got
next
3
session.
on my
Okay,
sadness.
once I sort it out.
You can't even be sad correctly. God.
Wait, run it by me again to turn off the.
So you go up to the top where you have your page list. Do you have the page list at the top where you can like move
Yes.
the players and everything? If you go to the page we're on, you should be able to. If you select it, you should be able to see an options icon.
Okay,
If you click on the options icon in there, there will be a grid
there we go.
option.
Yes, the grid has been turned off.
Looks better now.
Is that better, folks?
Yay! And we're not snapping to it anymore.
Woo!
We're not.
We can get a little more organic with our
Ooh.
Yep.
Cool. So if Jack, if you want to start pounding those things, I'll release Depositive Burst to try to help you destroy the pokers.
Deacon, as you're making your way through, looking around, you're not certain that you've managed to completely scour the area, but you haven't been able to find anything.
All right, I will go and grab Rigel and get him to do a detect in here.
Alright. I was about to help them out with destroying the pokers, but hang on. Let's see.
Our comrades have that well in hand.
As you hear a loud twang resonate throughout the building.
They have a well in something.
I do 2 positive energy damage to the haunt.
So, Jack, you raise your hammer on high and bring it down on them. They don't seem to dent or budge whatsoever. Though you do note a faint flicker of heat near the tips of the.
Oh! Hold up. Jack has hit inspiration in his mind. He grabs out some grooming gloves, something thick, well maintained. Gets out one of the small hammers that he would use for reshoeing. Ba, should she need her little hoovies reshoed, which he never has used.
Are you gonna go forging on this?
And he's going old school with it.
Roll me a perception check, Rigel.
Oh. Okay, perception.
Rigel, man.
Also, during all this, what are you up to, Grigori?
Alright. Not bad.
I'm simply watching these shenanigans take place for now.
Alright, you enjoy the show. You have a bit of jerky as you watch. But,
The trail ration.
Rigel, as you scan the room, you note a faint glow of magic. There's a cabinet covered with webs on the northwest wall. Brushing past, you open it. You see it has a few religious supplies, including 5 vials of holy water, still pure to this day, a scroll, and a wand.
I wonder what happens if we. I wonder what happens if we quench the brands in holy water.
Only to find out.
First, let's do an appraise
Well, you're not
check
with me.
on those on that scroll and that wand.
All right, I was actually able to hand them to Deacon actually. So I do just that. Look what I found there.
All right, I got.
So which one are you going for?
I'm going to start with the wand.
Okay. Looking over it, you note faint runes marked within it, showing you that it appears to be a wand of cure light wounds. It has about 15 charges left.
Good. All right, now let's have a look at that scroll. Not nearly as good.
This does take you some doing. You're looking over and the magic's a bit complex. You're not 100% certain about it.
All right, well...
You do know that it's of the healing domain.
Okay. Well, something to show off to our other party members.
I would very much like to take a look.
Yeah, I will go out here and I will, first off, hold out the wand to you. Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Seems like something you would be interested in.
Oh, I will indeed, my friend. Have you?
Taking the wand in your hand, you note the runes along it begin to glow with a faint light, like that of the rising sun.
Like that of the what?
Rising sun, as you're holding it.
Nice.
It seems your magical aura and its are becoming...
One.
Awesome. I will add that to my gear.
Also, I'm not familiar with the writings on this scroll. Perhaps you should take a look.
Yes, let. Please. Would I roll a knowledge?
Yes, roll me a knowledge.
You do? I am rich today.
You are not certain. This is a bit complex. Your
Told
clergy
you knew
has
someone
not
whose
this.
whole thing was about books.
Never. So, what are you boys doing with these items?
Well, who has all of our holy water? Because we have a butt ton of holy water. Did we split it up, or who has it?
I thought we split it up pretty even.
I don't remember, and I didn't write it down because I'm smart.
Because he's the one that likes books.
I don't write things down. I just read them.
Also, he doesn't want the holy water next to all the paper. Just
Yeah, it's true. Oh, it looks like we assume each of us has one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we also assume Jack drank it?
No, he
Sorry?
wouldn't drink it. It's holy.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be like,
So if when Jack is finished trying to forge a smiley face out of these or whatever, I'm going to suggest we quench them in holy water.
very.
Jack would agree to that.
Now, say if I were to create water in a basin and then pour a little bit of the holy water into that basin.
No, you just have, kind of holy water.
Oh.
Mediocre water.
Diluted holy water.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have heavily diluted holy water.
You have heavenly diluted water.
Diet holy water.
Yeah, holy water diet, yeah.
0 grams of sugar.
0 carb. 0 calorie holy water.
But it's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
Yeah, it's got what plants need.
It's what Gorons want.
Anyway, let's see what
there's
happens
my
when we
channel.
do that.
My goodness, Idiocracy is a horror film to Gorin.
I want our president Camacho. We're on the right path.
It's only a little longer, folks. Anyway, what happened?
Terry Crews wants to...
Hey.
Okay,
What happens?
so taking one of the brands, you put it in the holy water, or you just pour it on it?
Oh well,
Put it
we
in
were
the
gonna we're gonna put it in the holy water, but
Okay.
How many
wants
flasks of
to
holy
whack
water
on
would that take?
So you put the first brand into one of the vials of holy water, and you see it begin to boil and burn, but you also see the heat begin to diffuse and dilute until finally the heat has faded. Almost like a sigh of relief. That poker has been burnt out.
alright, and then I'm gonna hand that to Jack to whack away at, just to make sure. See if we can't break it now. And I'm gonna use the Jack's holy water, because I assume each of us has one, to do the next poker. How many pokers were there?
4.
4. How much holy water did we get from that cabinet that I don't know about?
5.
5. Well, that's much better then. We're gonna have a net
So-
gain out of this.
Looking around, wondering where
I
you're going to
can
get more
also-
holy water, you see Deacon come in holding some holy water.
Oh, perfect. That's just what I needed.
Also, the holy water that he just used, was that boiled away completely?
That
Yes,
was
and
the
now-
holy water we got.
That
From the
so that flask. I was just wondering if I could cast purify on it. Whatever. Continue. Don't mind crazy old man back.
I just gonna assume we're gonna do that with all 4 of them. We're gonna quench them and then break them.
Yeah.
Alright, slowly but methodically, you release the pent up energy from these and manage to bring some peace to this room.
I'll release some pent up energy.
Look, one can't
My
say
hot
pent
poker
up
has-
without it being dirty.
There's a lot of pent up energy in my hot poker.
Now that Gosra has blessed this land, this room, we can go.
Nope.
Yes.
So,
All right, next.
before we head
next
out,
door.
I hold out a scroll to you.
Oh, cool. A scroll. I love scrolls. They're so tasty.
It's free paper.
Check, goes to snatch.
Deny.
Snatch.
I'll roll a reflex save to deny you. Watch me roll really well on something I'm not very good at.
That's what I was thinking
I'm
too.
watching.
I was like, let's
Oh
do it.
yeah, watch it
So,
happen. I
Jack,
go,
your
no,
hands
looks.
lunge forward. You reach out for it, and you find yourself holding a hot iron poker.
Yes.
Well, not no longer hot, but
I go, Jack, could you break this for me? Thank you so much.
you look to him. You look to this man you've seen crying most of the way through this dungeon, or panicking through it. And you wonder, how on earth did he do?
Yeah, no. Jack's looking at his hand, looking
When
back
books are
at the
involved.
roll, thinking about it, nods his head.
Alright, I get a 29 on knowledge religion.
You unfurl it, look at it, and furl it back up in almost a single hand movement. It's the scroll of lesser restoration. You've seen them 1,000 times. You
Yeah,
tried
less
one on you.
restoration. Yes, I have tried one on me. You're not wrong. Didn't work.
Upon casting it, a kidney stone passed, but that was about
I got rid of an ulcer. I'm gonna hand it. Well, I don't know. It's a divine spell. I guess I'll hand it to
I hand it to
Grigori?
Raphael. He's got the. Or you could give it to
I was-
Grigori.
because we have multiple of these now. That's another one. We had 2 potions of it. Now we have a scroll of it too.
I'd say give it to Grigori. That is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Just so we have. I think I have a scroll of that as well. So I'm on front line. Have a scroll in the back as well.
All right. So
treasure acquired.
All right. So next, I am gonna grab Rigel and point him at this area here and get a detect out of him.
Okay.
You're using him as like a dowsing rod. Just got him by the shoulders, and whenever he goes near magic, he goes boop 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 boop.
It'd be worse to be grabbing me by the back of my shirt, my feet, and using me like like a metal detector, an arcade metal detector, but
That is not outside of the realm of possibility. If you're into
You know, that was a joke they made in Order of the Stick, and I loved it. The wizard got paralyzed, but they wanted to detect magic on the loot, so they just grabbed him by the legs and wiggled him around.
That's good. That's funny. I really should listen to like more D&D. Like,
Oh no, that's a webcomic. It's
oh, well, damn it. Never mind then. Also webcomics, I guess.
So where are we going?
I read Dungeons and Doggos.
I need Dungeon. All right, sorry, small tangent. I need Dungeons and
Oh,
Doggos to have a website I can easily pursue it because I want to read it. Anywho, so you are not detecting any magic from this room, Raja.
All right, I'll put my detector away.
You begin making a motion to put Rigel in your pocket before you realize, right, human.
I'm not gonna fit in there, Deacon. I appreciate the trust, but yeah, I'm a lot of things.
You don't know until you try.
Well, once we get like shrink person, what's the spell?
Reduce person.
Shrink item.
Oh, don't you dare.
Reduce person. Once we get reduce person, we can talk.
I can't wait for pocket size Jack.
Oh my god,
Michael
Pocket Jack.
A Jack in the Box.
Let
Jack
me
in the
tell you
box.
the tale of Pocket Jack.
All right, so
Alright, let's-
Yes.
okay, so I'm going to I'm going to open this door, but I'm going to ask Raphael for a blessing, and I will resist myself.
Oh, I can do that.
Boop.
Oh, you don't want mine. That's fine.
Oh no, I don't mind yours.
Oh, okay.
As a
No.
shudder runs up my spine.
Did you want that for saving throw, skill check, or attack rolls?
Saving throw.
Okay, good.
I like the way it makes my inner organs feel all wiggly for a second.
Yeah.
It's strange, Deacon, as you've seen the others react negatively towards this. Feels fine to you.
Just have to get used to these things, I suppose.
Gross.
Now that I've buffed myself for whatever's on the other side, let's open that door.
Okay then. Opening the door, you see the walls lined with chains. This
Oh,
appears to have been
no.
the induction chamber, where they brought people in, chained them up, and then did their business.
Well, guys,
Then what
based
to
on
them?
the last room,
They inducted them into Harrowstone.
And how did they do that?
It's a party. They have cake, you know, and
How many
coffee.
invites?
Only about 7.
And chains for days.
Oh no, it was more like removing whatever it is about them that made them human and whole, and taking that away.
you know, guys,
Just
I
find
don't
more.
feel a big need to go into this room.
Yeah, I don't either. I think we should just close this one.
Good thing I don't sense any magic in here, because last thing I need to
You're detecting
I've had
magic
the-
in here now that the door's open, Raijo.
Darn narbit.
Oh, no.
Mage
Those
hand the
chains.
door shut. Step back.
Yeah.
Mage hand the door shut.
Well,
You
let's,
s-
okay, yeah.
you see the chains snap to life, lunging forward, and only to be met with a shut door. You
Okay.
see the doorknob kind of wiggle a little bit before it just stops altogether.
I think
No
we know what's
XP.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't feel like getting strangled with chains, though.
Alright, next room.
Oh, boy.
Well, we have a couple of choices. We can go
We got this
back
over
into the
here.
hall and check out these doors here. Yeah, we could hit up
I'll
this
go over here.
All right.
Let's clear out the side. Where am I? Here I am.
Okay. So, that room.
That room. Ah.
Last verse.
Checking the
things
door.
Off and open.
Checking the door, it appears to be locked. And as you begin to lament that you won't be able to open this without finding the key, the wood begins to splinter and crack under your pressure and breaks away.
Drawing my weapon and gonna do a perception check. Not entering the room, just looking in from the outside.
He's learning.
Okay. So, this appears to have been a workshop. You can see various tools and bits of armor that had been laid out to be mended and fixed. You also note in one of the chairs a dead body. It has long skeletonized, the flesh falling away. But upon that form, you see smoke rising off of it.
You think he's got a key?
She.
Oh, maybe this
Oh
is
no.
Rising from the body, a form made of smoke and what was flesh.
Oh no.
A woman, long flowing hair, white eyes. Her whole body is a pale blue as she begins rising and making her way around the room. Just running her hand over some armor along a blade, not moving it, but just making some motions
I would like
before
to
she finally sees you.
I go, hello!
She stops, somewhat surprised. Oh. Bit of smoke coming from her mouth as she says it. Hello.
Knowledge religion check.
Are you the new guards?
Kind of.
Knowledge religion check 28 on the spirit to see what kind of undead she is.
She appears to be a ghost.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna say, so we've been brought in as prospective guards. We haven't been like inducted or anything yet, but you know it's currently in the works.
I see. That is strange, considering this place has fallen to ruin.
Oh, okay. Well then, you caught me. We're actually here exploring because there's some spooky ghosts going on around here. I don't know if you know anything about that. And we want to make sure that the souls are at rest and all that good stuff.
Are you in need of assistance, my lady?
Yes, I have seen much in this land. As she makes her way towards you, smoke billowing out from the bottom of her.
We're going to keep a consistent distance between me and her.
Okay,
she stops at the doorway. I have seen much in this land. I have felt the presence of 5 individuals that seem to be trying to rot away what my husband once worked so hard to protect. I have seen a darkness fall upon this land, this accursed spot. I have seen death and murder as of late. As it occurs to you all that this is the last journal entry of where the professor went.
Yeah, so we're friends with a professor from around here. Lorimore, he died, and we think it's kind of suspicious. He seemed to think there was something necromantic going on around here, and we were hoping you could perhaps give us a little information about that. He was a good friend of ours. We kind of want to know what happened.
I do not know this Lorimore, as you say, but I did see a man die. As she makes a circle with her hand, slowly you see smoke falling off of her, gathering. As I watched through the windows, I saw men and women in hoods and cloaks, scouring this building, marking it with something I could not say. They were bringing foul magic. And then I saw an individual. As the smoke begins to take shape, you see the courtyard of the prison outside of the window where she can see. You see the hooded figures marking the walls, and you see what appears to be in the smoke Professor Lorimore. He is being dragged out by two men in robes. They drop him before these cultists. She describes a thin, gray-skinned human who slowly takes shape, with a bone breastplate carrying a black staff, capped with a skull gagged by a black cloth. The professor seems terrified, putting his hands up, trying to reason or talk to them. I could not hear what he had said. And the thin, gray-skinned man raises his staff. A bit of magic seems to come out of the skull, and you see the professor before your eyes, clutch at his chest, struggling to breathe, as a vision of pure terror fills his eyes.
Oh, I've done that.
Falling to the ground, trying to breathe, his face turning redder before dying.
At that point, almost as a reaction, I go, "No!" And I try to reach my hand, but then it goes back to my senses, realizing this is just a vision being shown, not the actual thing, but nonetheless, I reacted to it.
I know not what they did with him, but I can only imagine the worst had come.
So what do you think they're trying to do? Good talk.
She thinks for a moment. That night, I felt a cold chill fall over this land. I felt as though a massive storm was tearing through this prison. I heard a cacophony of screams as someone dear to me, my husband, was pulled from this place, and the protection he provided was ruined. Now I feel those 5 souls growing stronger with each passing day, ruining this place and making their escape.
Alright, so we gotta stop them. Any ideas how we can do that?
I would not know. I know that if you were to damage or destroy those spirits, I might be able to provide my aid, but as she tries to reach across the threshold, you see her hand fade into smoke and dissipate. As she pulls it back, her hand reforms. I cannot leave beyond the place of my death.
Huh. Troubling.
I see. I'm sorry about that. If you allow me to ask, and I step forward a little bit, do you know if these presences are able to, well, I say leave this place, and sure, it may seem a little silly to ask that if they're being trapped, but do you know if they can sort of extend their presence, affect other places while still being contained here?
I do not know the extent of their power. As she draws her hands, 5 forms begin to take shape, but if any of them could do it, it would be the Splatter Man. As you see the smoke take shape.
I see.
Okay.
I guess we can attribute what happened in the market a little while ago to Hyperville Marsh. He must have just is here rather than just actually being present. Anyways, thank you.
Are you going to help me?
I don't see why not. We're stuck here for a month, and if what you're saying is true, then clearly they're going to be a problem long before then.
Then it is I who must thank you.
Yes, it is now apparent
Hey,
that...
funny question. Do you know where the key to the armory is?
My husband ran this prison, and I did not. So unfortunately I would not know. Though I do know that he died down below.
You know, the key to a good relationship is communication.
The key to a good relationship is the key to the art.
I agree, but if you're not communicating with each other, then
Dr. Cyphus, couples therapist.
yeah. Well, anyway,
She seems to look to you upset that the one who she held on to for so long, that her relationship is being called into question.
well, no, I'm not saying your questions. I'm just saying you should have probably talked more about his work.
Moving on.
Yes.
And shall we literally?
What, if I may know, is your name?
Oh,
Me?
Rigel.
cute, Cyphus. Actually, I was about to ask you your
Shit,
name.
don't tell her.
My name is Vesseronia.
Oh, V.
Vesseronia.
Soriana? Sorry.
Yes.
Earlier we had a... Wait, you said the Spider-Man may be the only entity that could extend his power here? Well,
Indeed,
earlier...
a mage of great renown.
Yeah, that makes sense. Earlier, when we first came... earlier in our arrival here, we were beset upon an odd thing where... a very dear cat of ours was attacked, and upon a statue of the guards here, a bloody V was painted on it. Considering the Spider-Man's, the way he operates, I say that was his doing. Thank you, Soriana. My name is Rigel M. Valmalchior. It's an honor to meet you, and with all my compatriots here.
Thank you. You have shown me a kind...
I apologize for not being able to give it to you sooner. But as Cyphus has just correctly assumed, we are in a hurry. If the spirits are trying to make their way out of here, the faster we can go gain armaments and try to stop them, the better. We appreciate any help you can offer.
The best I could tell you is that I know that not all of the prisoners were down below. Some were held up above. I cannot say where the Splatter Man was, so I suggest you look everywhere.
Right.
Good advice.
What is the rest of your names?
I am Raphael, Ibn al.
She smiles as she looks upon you. You seem to bring some comfort to her in these troubling times.
I do try my best.
There's no dimmer switch on Raphael. What of the rest of you?
I am Deacon Hayes.
I heard your
Deacon
name
Hayes.
call out. You of the Faceless Order?
Yes, I am of the family.
History check. History check.
History check.
The Faceless Order is that...
Doing this.
is one... Yes, I understand you rolled it. Would you like the information?
That wasn't me. I was waiting.
I was doing backup vocals.
The Faceless Order is one shrouded in mystery. You are not certain as to what is true and is not true, though you've heard rumors in your search for a fix for your issue that these are individuals that all follow a faceless man.
Weird.
And the rest of you?
That one's Jack.
And that one's Gregory.
Jack is looking at her, looking at you guys, looking at her, looking at you guys. Uh-huh.
What's the matter, Jack?
Jack is currently confused why we're not killing the undead. Don't worry about it.
No.
Jack, hun. So, at the moment, this lady is being very helpful.
But she's undead.
Yeah, but she also can't leave this room.
I don't
And you
believe
guys
that
are
I'm
about to
truly
set her free.
undead. I am a spirit. whole in all of what I am. The undead, as I know, have always been bodies corrupted with darkness. I promise you, little one, there is no darkness with.
Alright.
Though if my form brings you some disdain, by all means, try and run your blade through.
I don't have the right materials for it. Jack pulls out an arrow.
This one though.
starts like poking at her foot.
He's all pulls out one of the ghost touch arrows and he goes, however, this particular weapon was designed for your kind.
Let's go ahead and not waste
I'll
it.
put my
I don't want to
put my
really
hand. I'll put my hand
myself
on.
ghosts.
I'll like pinch the end of the arrow and like move it back down. That is Jack.
I'm gonna like crouch down and whisper into Jack's ear. I'm gonna be like, if we have any left over after dealing with the really spooky, dangerous ghosts, then maybe.
Well, hopefully once we are done here, that will be unneeded. We are trying to really.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with your fancy smanchy religions.
We're all talking, Grigori. You note that she seems to be staring at you, kind of not confused, just wistfully. There's something about you that caught her up.
She wants that big Russian man.
And by that we mean she wants to invade your body and take over it.
That's what I meant. Why? What were you thinking?
I was thinking the exact same thing you were. I was clarifying.
To the audience.
Oh no.
Anyway, I need to start getting ready here in the next.
Well, I think yeah.
Are you going to ask Grigori, or are you just going to leave it at that?
I have questions for the spirit, but they can wait until the next session.
Alright, then. We're going to end it there today, folks. Having met Vesseronia, slaying some pitiful spiders, and dealing with their first haunt successfully.
Hey, no, hold on.
I would not call wasting half the grenades as a successful mission.
It was successful.
A successful
It was
mission.
costly.
And slightly wasteful.
It was costly. That's all.
Yes.
Otherwise, not
Thank you all
wasteful.
for watching.
It's not wasteful.
We do an outro.
Cost-
All right. So thank you for watching, everyone. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Bye.
That's Vidania.
Juice.
Come back next week for another
I'd
thrilling
have it.
adventure.
Next time.